How you guys doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Box with me and Maddie C. I'm the me, that's Maddie C. And today we got the me, William Green, 6-0. Wait, 7-0? 7-0?
6-0, 6-0.
6-0. Ready
Yeah.
to go. You already know, man. How you doing? California zone. How you doing, man?
Man, I'm great. I'm honored and blessed to be here, and we just gonna keep representing for our ancestors who've done the sport before us.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, yo, bro. Well, my what I was gonna ask you has changed because I found out about your hand injury, bro. So what I want to ask now is like, how do you personally cope and come back from the injury? Because I've had hand issues too and shoulder problems. So like everyone comes back differently. What was your method to come back?
Well, I mean, as you know, the game in boxing is 95% mental. The other 5% is just getting up and doing the regime that you need to do to be able to maintain the talent and skill to get to where you want to go in the sport. So, that 95% mental is just understanding that I know I need to get up in the morning before my opponent, that I know I need to stay later in the gym before my opponent, that I know that I need to slow down and do the things to my body and for my body to be able to recover the proper way. So I just use that capacity and understanding that if I think, therefore I am. If I don't think it, then I'm not going to get paid for it. So it's just about the whole mental mindset of how I should come back and knowing that the steps it takes to come back. So I know I need to stretch more. I know I need to exercise my hand more. I know I need to put my mind in a position to understanding the stretches and exercises that need to happen for it.
And for you,
Well
I
said.
mean, you're fighting elite fighters on the West Coast. So like East Coast is like one thing, but you're fighting guys like, I know you're from California, but you're going down to Tijuana and them fans is like
Yeah.
crazy, crazy, like just all different types of music. Like, because I was watching a couple fights and they're like, you have your own walkout song and they play the band over you.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
Okay, so
disrespectful.
so to make it in perspective, their culture and their hospitality towards people who understand boxing is amazing. Anywhere from their food to the way they address you, knowing that you're coming from a different part of the world, to the hospitality to where you stand out there. So everything's different. I wouldn't take back any of the experience from it. And it's one thing to fight a fighter from the other side of the world to where they may not be as privileged as we are. Um, American fighters tend to have that persona that I'm better than everybody and I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that type of atmosphere. But when you go and fight in Mexico, some of them brothers that you fight may not have a place to stay. They might not have the support system. So at the end of the day, they're really they're balls to the wall per se. They're fighting because it may be their last fight. You know what I mean? So out there, they're real. Even out here, it's the same. It's the same concept. But I tend to see that they have that persona to where um, they're head first. They're awkward fighters. They're nonchalant in the atmosphere of fighting dirty. And dirty could just mean that if the ref don't see it, it's gonna happen. So I don't want to take anything away from their way of fighting, but I can't wait till I fight a privileged American. You know what I mean? Because we fight different out here than they do in Mexico. They put their head down and they just keep coming. And you could go 4 to 10 to 12 rounds fighting them and beat on them, and they'll still keep coming. This is the second time I've broken my hand fighting them. They
Damn.
got some hard heads. You know what I mean? They got some hard heads. But it's
Yeah.
genuinely an experience that I would never change.
See, I haven't had that luxury yet. I haven't gone to like fight in Mexico. Like in the amateurs, you know what I mean? We bounced around. I fought in Texas, Vegas, you know what I mean? I fought in Cali.
Yeah.
But like I ain't never got to go out there. I mean, I fought in Canada one time, but I mean, yeah, I don't, it was like on the border. So like I don't really count that. But like I ain't really got the chance to fight outside like that. You know what I mean? Like I fought
Yeah.
Ireland came down here one time and I fought them, but like I fought them dudes at home. I've always fought around here, New York, you know what I mean? But like never outside the country kind of fight. So that's good experience to have. That lets you see like the different, like what you've been saying, the different levels, different ways how they come. This might be how he's making his dinner tonight. This money right here is like what he's gonna use to eat, bro. A lot of them like, I mean, I go home, I got a crib and everything, you know, and I gotta work for it or whatever, but like I got somewhere to stay. I'm not like this ain't gonna be the last of me, you know what I mean? This may be his last. So I mindset is different, and a lot of people don't
Yeah.
get to see that. That's why it's very, very important to check that early in your career. So like when you get up there and it's time to like take the step ups, like, all right, yo, well, this dude's from Argentina, all right, it's gonna be something, da 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 da. You know what I mean? So like that's good, bro. You're giving yourself a very good pedigree for when it's time to take them step ups.
Facts. Facts.
So, like, you coming from over there, like, I mean, I'm sure you know Marv Nation over there. They're right around that area. There's a couple of fighters that I've been talking to over there. I mean, have you reached out to them at all, or are you still with one promotion?
Well, right now I'm with one promotion, but as I start to upgrade my record and put myself in a different position mentally with networking, I definitely plan on reaching out to them. I definitely plan on reaching out to the Guzman that's down in LA training with one of our other fighters, one of my teammates, helping Ryan Garcia. His name is Danny Harrell. He's helping Ryan Garcia get ready for the tank. So I'm definitely planning on reaching out and making it a bigger network as far as a team atmosphere. Um, but right now, I'm just soaking up the knowledge that I'm getting from the Harrell Bros gym, and our promotion Stars of the Future.
There's a lot of O's in that organization, bro. Like 15 and 0, like 18 and
Yeah,
0,
yeah,
like they're all O's out there.
You got to surround yourself around greatness to be great. You don't want no one's dust to rub off on you.
Yeah.
yeah, and that's the biggest thing is maintaining discipline as far as your record is considered. Yeah, some of the greatest fighters ever have ones or twos in the loss column or the draw columns, but
Mhm.
you know, I'm trying to stay undefeated. I mean, that's real important to me. It's real important to my family, fans that I may gain in the future. I think I just owe it to myself. I owe it to the people who really care about me, and I owe it to the people I care about. So it's big. Them O's is serious. You know what I mean? I'm willing to die about that.
Yeah, bro. I feel you on that 100% because that's how I am on my own. Like, I yeah, you like I don't want ain't no doctor stoppage, ain't no corner. The only way you taking my O is I'm sleep. And
Yeah,
you better hope I don't wake up before the 10 count because if I wake up, that's your ass. Now I'm mad. You feel me? It's on the pop, and you're not gonna take it. But it's the thing. I'm not scared to risk it. A lot of guys like I respect you. You're not scared to risk it. A lot of guys like you watch who they fight. It's like, all right, bro, you're like 10 and 0, and you're fighting someone that's making a pro debut. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I've seen that, and it bothered me. But then again, I'm not in a position to. Don't get me wrong. I am a god, but I'm in no position to judge anybody. You know what I mean? Like I'm just grateful that at my age that God is allowing me to wake up and giving me the energy to go run, giving me the energy to maintain fraction and go back to the gym 3-4 times a day. So if that's how they get it, cool. I'm not judging. It's a little weird for sure. It's a little, it's a little
Mhm.
weird, but I just try to stay in my lane because my lane is short, yo. It's short. So I just want to be able to if I can learn from that experience that what he's doing. I want to learn from it. And that's what I try to tell all my friends, family, and future fans when I get them is you don't have to believe anything I say. Nothing. But just as long as you learn from what I've been through is all I ask.
I respect that. That's real. That's real talk right there. That's real talk.
Yeah, I mean, you seem like you hustle and grind for this. Like, yo, like you telling me from the back, yo, from like the back, like from where you've been to Mexico, and now you're trying to get back in the States and be like, yo, I've been here, but now I'm gonna come here and try to go do something right here, right now. And like right where you are is kind of like a good like mecca besides Vegas going over that way. Or maybe I don't know San Diego's boxing down that way, but I know it's a lot of MMA up there too.
Yeah, my next fight will be a title fight for the IWBO. They're just waiting for my hand to heal. And get going again at least 1 or 2 months into it. I will once I win that title fight, I'll be signed by Top Rank.
My man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
They'll have a
Let's talk about
representative. They'll have a representative. I think it's either from Texas or Florida to come look at me and then hook me up with some people that are what's the word I'm looking for, that are feasible enough for me to be able to fight in New York or fight in a top ranked card, maybe in Sacramento or the Bay Area out here. So I'm excited, yo. I'm excited.
I think there's a Sacramento card coming, isn't there?
Yeah, I want to say late
It's like,
August, maybe
yeah,
September.
yeah. I was looking at the schedule too.
They got a top ranked fight out here in Stockton. Well, not out here. I'm in Merced. They got one in Stockton in the next month or two, which that was the one I was going to be fighting on, but due to me,
stuff happens.
yeah, it
Yeah,
hurt my
yeah.
hand. I wasn't able to showcase my skill, which I don't blame anybody but myself. I built myself in the way I thought I should have been built instead of the way God wanted me to be built. So sometimes you got to be broken all the way back down to be built better. So I'm ready for the journey.
I like to hear that. I like to hear that, boss. So, yo, right now, don't got like, what do you want with your diet? Like, are you cheating a little bit, or are you like, yo, nah, I gotta stick with this diet because I can't do what I gotta do? I'm not gonna
Okay.
lie, I'm cheating a little bit, just a little bit.
So I did say I was gonna be transparent, and we just gonna keep it G. I'm cheating like I'm cheating. I'm talking about 3 or 4 burritos a week, nacho tacos, cupcakes. I'm cheating only because I know the steps spiritually, physically, mentally on how to get back to maintain what I need and where I need to be. So within
That's
the
what's
next
up.
within the next 2 weeks, my day consists of an egg and a citrus fruit in the morning, just one egg and one citrus fruit in the morning, 900 sit-ups, 2 miles, and then I go to the gym and I do the bike for an hour and I sit in the sauna for 30 minutes. I'll come back home around 6:30. I'll go to sleep until about maybe 10:30, 11. I'll get up. I'll hit 900 sit-ups. I'll eat a citrus fruit, run 2 miles, and I'll just chill until about 3. At 3, I'll go to the gym. I'll hit the bag for about a good 12 rounds. I'll jump with the heavy rope for a good 8 rounds. I'll shadow box for 8 rounds. Do a few circuits that help me maintain ring generalship. And then right after that, around 5, I'll go back to the gym. I try to hit maybe another hour on the bike, 30 minutes in the sauna. Then when I come home, I'll run 2 miles, hit another 900 sit-ups, eat a salad. By then it's time to go to bed.
Yeah, I feel you
Man,
on that. I feel you on that, dog. It's time to go to bed. You don't even want to eat the salad because you're so damn tired, but you got to because you got to stick to your diet because if you don't eat it, you're gonna be too hungry in the morning. Like, yeah,
So
so damn, like two things. One, I can't even it's hard for me to go down the stairs after a knee surgery, bro. This guy was almost he almost got me up this tried to get me up the stairs because I was limping so bad. And then like so over there, I'm sure you got like quality bomb burritos over there, bro. Probably nothing like it over here.
man,
no.
I want
so
your cheat diet every
Actually,
day,
I'm
but
lying. Hold up,
are you
hold up.
doing
I'm lying, bro. And I'm definitely butchering this name. They got their own version of Taco Bell out there. When me and
yeah.
my pops went out there for National Pal, yo, what do we kept calling it Taco Bueno, but it definitely wasn't Taco Bueno, bro. But that shit was fire, yo. Yo, once the tournament was done, all we did was eat there. That like literally, bro. When I go back, like I wanted to go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, but I really want to go back to the Taco Bueno spot. I know it's not Taco Bueno. I gotta get the right name, yo.
So when I'm training and I'm in my mode and I know when things got to be done, I don't eat fast food at all, at all.
Good.
Um,
my thing for you, man, is like, you said the citrus fruit and egg. So both at the same time?
okay, so normally what I try to do is I try to eat them at the same time, and then
That's
I'll
not nasty.
and
Oh
then I'll
man.
do well. What you do is when you get up, the first thing you want to do is eat your egg. And then in between your 900 sit-ups or however many sit-ups you do to get you that extra little boost because your mouth will get dry, then you eat the citrus fruit. So
Okay.
normally for me, they say you should run if you do go running after you eat the egg, at least give it about a 40 to an hour and a half time difference. And it takes me about 40 minutes to do 1,000 sit-ups. So
Damn.
I'll eat the egg, start my sit-ups in between 400 to 600 sit-ups. I'll eat the citrus fruit. Now, as it gets closer to fight date, I'll eat the egg, do my sit-ups, go run, come back, eat the citrus fruit, and then head to the gym.
Damn. Yo, I gotta figure out how to do 900 sit-ups out of bed each time. Like I gotta do it every day.
It's
I'm not gonna
Bro,
lie.
that's crazy, man. More power
I
to you.
hate
I
doing
respect the hustle,
sit-ups.
bro.
I
thank
hate doing sit-ups, bro. Like when and I make a goal for myself too. So it's like every day I gotta hit a marker. So like it'd be like, all right, today I gotta hit 1,000. Today I gotta hit like 1,500. Today I gotta hit 2,000. Every day I got a marker, something different, always to change it up. And like some days it's light, some days it's like a 300. You know what I mean? Yo, when I click the little sticky thing off and I'm looking at shit and I'm like, damn, it's a 2,000 sit up day. Yo, that
but
shit it be hurting my feelings.
but it's different where I'm at and where you are in your career. You know what I mean? Like you have the accolades and the record and the time frame to where maybe you could do a little less or maybe you should do it more. You know, where I'm at with my age and where I'm at where my success level is, every day I have to go hard. Every day I got to do the max. Every day I got to stick to the plan because I haven't had the accomplishments that you had to maybe say, hey, you know what? I could take a few days off, or maybe I could do a little less sit-ups. You know what I mean? Like every day I gotta go hard because this is it, you know. Like if they tell me that I can't box no more, I would literally run into the corner and kill myself. This is it, bro. This all I want to do. So every day I find myself maxing out at least 3 to 4 thousand sit-ups, at least 6 to 8 miles, hitting the gym 3 to 4 times a day. Now, don't get me wrong, like I be having my crash days to where, like for instance, when you how you say, oh well, this is just a 2,000 sit-up day. Some days I just can't do it. I'm burnt. I am maxed out already. You know what I mean? So, um, like I said, I'm a big fan of you. So when the days that you can't do it, it's because you've earned those days. You've earned it. I haven't earned it. I haven't earned to take a day off. I haven't earned to go eat at Taco Bell. You know what I mean? I haven't earned to relax and say, you know what, it's okay to breathe. I haven't earned that. Now, when I get where you at, shit, I would love to take a day off, or I would love to have a sit up 200 a 2,000 sit up day. But I just, some of us haven't earned that ability to take that time off. You've earned that, you know. So if I want to get where you at, or I want to be on the same totem pole you are, um, I have to respect the people that's done it before me, which you have. So that's the only way people in my situation get to where you are, you know.
I respect that. I respect that. But I don't take no days off, bro. I go hard.
No, for sure. I'd be seeing you.
Yo, nah, I respect that to the fullest, bro. I remember the first time I met you, bro, at the National Power, bro. You came up to
Yeah.
me after my fight. Bro, I
Entertaining,
love,
by the way.
huh?
I remember every round, entertaining.
Word. Yo, bro, I remember you coming to talk to me after the fight. Like, I loved how you picked my brain about like, yo, boom, how you did that, how you did that. I was like, damn, yeah, dog, how I do this, how I do that. Like, bro, the intelligence within the game, like a lot of people won't do that. You know what I mean? Because I'm one of the people that would do that. I'll sit there and watch someone do something and like that move and be like, yo, how you did this? And people be funny, they don't want to tell you, or people be cool, you know what I mean? And I liked how you was like, yo, boom, boom, mad cool, mad friendly, da da da. Yo, but my boy ever since that
Yeah,
day, you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like
What's
that's
well, not to cut you off. I'm sorry.
now you good.
Well, when I seen you do the art and paint your Mona Lisa, I knew right then and there that that's how I wanted to do. That's how I wanted to be. Now, of course, I have to be my own man, but I just seen how you were painting and how you were setting up your canvas. That if I may learn some of those ways, um, I could protect myself and get further in life. So I put my jealousy to the side. I put my insecurities to the side, and I say, uh, uh, to be a god, I gotta recognize another god. And when I was seeing you work, I said, oh shit, I gotta know the secret. I gotta know, because the ones that don't come up to you and say, hey, what have you been doing that's allowing you to be this successful, and what about that should I learn so I can maybe get there? Them the ones who have insecurity problems. Them the ones who have jealousy problems. Them the ones that's waiting for you to get hurt or you to step down so they can step up, instead of just respecting the process. And at that moment, God told me, hey, you need to go figure out what that man is doing, because in the next few years, he's going to be where you're trying to go. And if you don't go talk to him right now and ask him what he's doing, or how he's doing it, you may never even get close. So really, where I'm at in my career and how it is a big thanks to you and having that simple few second conversation. So you'll be surprised how many lives you changed. You see?
Damn, bro. That
Yeah,
always made me cry,
yeah.
yo. That nigga, like, yo, I felt like, damn, I appreciate that, man. Like,
That's why I
I
don't have.
never,
That's why I never have any problem sharing your fights, or sharing your posters, or sharing your insights, because my jealousy and insecurities don't matter at that point. You know what I mean? What matters is the fact that not only is another man of my culture pursuing greatness, but you're doing it the right way, and you're not jealous or naive to the fact that there's people under you that have to also come up, and we have to help each other up. That's just how the game goes.
yeah, you know what though? It's funny. I never thought about that. Like, I go to some certain gyms, I be talking to the kids, I'm always be helping them out. I go spar with them. But like to me, it's I'm just some ashy kid from Springfield. You know what I mean? I'm not doing nothing. I'm doing what AK did and what Rollin did. You know what I mean? Like and Mike Rodriguez, they all just you know what I mean. They showed us stuff, and that's what we supposed to do. And I feel like I'm supposed to, with any knowledge I get, I feel like I'm supposed to move it on, because like certain stuff I didn't learn until I got to a certain point. If I can show someone why they farther back so they can already do that, they're gonna jump 6 steps. So now it's like, yo, let's go. You good. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I want to see everyone do good. And that's one thing that like I like about you, like the mindset you have. If a lot of other people had that mindset, like yo, put the jealousy away and the envy, like if I talk to you, we can get it together. You know what I mean? Like you gonna do, I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do regardless. But if you pick my brain, now you can go do what you want to do with the knowledge I gave you. You might not be able to do everything I can do, but you can take what you can use,
Yeah.
and you can hammer some shit stuff down. You know what I mean? So like that, I love the way you think, bro. Like yo, one thing, yo, the first time I met you, yo, after the first conversation, I was like, yo, damn, but that brother's intelligent. Like, I gotta keep him around. Like, he's smart as hell, bro. Every time I talk to you, like, you put my mind on a different spot.
Appreciate that.
I gotta say the same thing for you, Jalen, too, is this guy was at one of the fights I saw. He's fought this guy, Jermaine McDonald, knocked him out. And then I saw him walk past me in the crowd. I said, yo, you want to interview? And he was like, hell yeah, I'll take an interview. No problem, no problem. So I give him all the credit to, because I love boxing way before I got into like the podcast and stuff and all that. Like it shows in my other show, which he's been on multiple times, and now we do this. Like we talked together and was like, okay, so like let's make a boxing show. And ever since, now we keep going. But like he's a motivation to me too, to, you know, he like picks my brain on like, all right, like this is how podcasting works. But then we trade like, all right, like what's this with boxing? You know, like it's supposed to be like a community thing. And like you coming in here now is like what I said on my show to this one is like everybody who comes on the show is family, whether you like it or not. I don't care if you come once or you're on our show every day, you family, you know what I mean? Like that's what I like about the boxing community for the most part, which is I'd say 90%, no, I'd say 95 is like good people. Like people are like, oh well, he's a boxer, he seems mean. Bullshit. Go talk to him for about an hour, then you see what's up.
Word. If I ain't got no gloves on, I'm not mean. I'm chilling. Yeah.
No, and yeah, just because we understand, you know, 95 to 98% of us was chosen as a real early age to fight. And to be a fighter in our aspect and in our category, you have to be 100% understanding to other people's situation, because you never know if you're gonna have to fight for them.
Mm.
So to be a good person, to be a great boxer, to be understanding is all in one. You know what I mean? And 9 times out of 10, if someone doesn't get the wrong idea about me, we end up becoming family anyway. You know, most times, like for instance, I was at the Dollar Tree about maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago, and because of how my persona is, it's kind of strong. But if you judge too quickly, you would think that I'm either a mean, loud, ghetto, ignorant, whatever the category of a negative persona may be. Before you allow me to speak, you would judge me. So I told before I opened up my mouth and was asking the lady, or telling the lady, I already got my bags. It's okay. I'll help you bag it. She was like, oh, I thought you were gonna yell at me. Like, damn, I didn't even open up my mouth yet. You know what I mean? And as soon as I did, she knew that I was loving, caring, understanding, helpful, to a point to where once you get to know me, we could be family. But not to stray too much off. That's what majority of the ratio is of boxers that really understands the game. We're loving, caring men and women. You know what I mean? We're highly intelligent, and intuitive to our culture as far as the boxing family goes. So you know, I think it's a blessing. No, I don't like being judged by the look or the energy that I give off. But if I got a chance to help, or I got a chance to pass on an intellectual experience and understanding, I'm gonna do that way before I catch an attitude, or before I put myself or anyone else in a situation to where they have to cause harm or a misunderstanding situation. So we're fighters, but we're lovers, we're fathers, we're brothers. Um, the other half are sisters. You know what I mean? Like
mothers.
Yeah, we're an understanding culture. You know,
This my
most
brother right here.
95% of fighters, we're a loving community. You know,
It
it's just
is.
we have to
And
fight.
you know what though? I love that because of boxing, like low key, like I got family in Cali, I got
Yeah.
family in New York, I got family in Texas, you know what I mean?
My home
Mexico,
will
all
always be
over.
your home. My home will
Facts,
always be your home.
facts, bro. You already know. Mass here whenever, dog. You already know. Take a trip. Ain't nothing to do out here. But
Hey yo, Top Rank New York. Where we going? We're gonna go see you fight, bro.
Um,
yeah.
it would be an honor. Well, Jalen already know when I got a fight close to his state,
We in there.
he already has a ticket in the booth. You know, he won't even have to ask me. It'll just be waiting for him. All he has to do is pick it up. Um, and now I've met you. Like you said, you family whether you like it or not. So,
Hell
uh,
yeah, bro. Hell yeah.
we gonna set something up, and I'm gonna get you a ticket. And like I said, I'm just honored and blessed that you guys are even having me on this platform. You know, I'm reaching to a different crowd of people that I may have not reached if I didn't speak to you guys on this platform. So it's kind of just like it's an honor, yo.
Yo,
Big
That's the thing.
and I love that you said that because like low key, that's what I've been trying to explain to people. I'll be like, yo, bro, like I understand, but you don't have fans over here. They don't get to see you. Now let them see you, you know what I mean? And then now they're gonna want to see you fight. Now they see the person, now they're gonna be like, all right, well, what's he look like? They're gonna Google you. They're gonna look at you. They're gonna look at your stuff. They're
Yep.
gonna go on your Instagram. Like it's all networking. We're helping each other out, and I
That's
love how
what's
you
up.
said that. Like yo, boom, you're literally touching a whole another region of fans over here, and that's fire. And they're gonna love you.
right. Because I be having people ask me, why you keep sharing his stuff? Do you know him? Do he know you? Who is he? Or what do I gotta do? What's his Instagram? And you'll be surprised how many people ask about you just because of the shares and the passing on that I do. Like you got your own fan base over here. You know what I mean? Like it's a lot of people that say, "Damn, I like, bruh." And I be telling
And that's
myself,
fire.
"Damn, only if you could meet him, you would understand why I like him."
And
So,
that's fire. I appreciate that, though. You know what I mean? And that's just what we
well,
trying to do. Trying to spread love. Everyone trying to make it. You know what I mean? We just trying any help you can give me, any help I can give you, bro. I'm gonna do it, and I appreciate what you do. You know
uh,
what I mean? And that's one thing I love about like because there's fake shit, just fake shit in boxing. You know what I mean? But when it's real love, you know what I mean? Like it's real love,
yeah.
and it's dope. You know what I mean? Like around here, real love. You know what I mean? All the gyms honestly out here is real love. The Whitleys, Rivera's real love. You feel me? Central City, real love. ROC, real love. The Last West's gym is real love. All the gyms out here is all love. You know what I mean? And I love that. I can go to any gym out here and feel like I'm at home. And it's
No,
like,
no politics,
yeah, it's nothing.
no
Go there,
political love.
top of the room, how you been? Get to work. You know what I mean? ROC, all of them, it's all love.
And that's the thing too. Like you said, Jalen, with the networking, this has got me to talk from championship boxers, including women, right around your area in Linwood. Then, in Texas, talking to people in Canada, in like all these places, and like, like the networking thing is a true thing. Like and like you said, like, oh, who's that? Who you sharing with? Like, who is that? Like, and me, my new thing is like I try to be a creative artist now, so I'm trying to like promote people like with their stuff and like their records and stuff. And like it only takes that, to show appreciation to somebody who's joined your show, and just put a logo or put your fight logo, whatever. Like it's just like hospitality type of thing, and that's what the good aspects of boxing are. I know what the bad parts are, but there's more good than bad, I think. But I'm just on the outside of boxing looking in.
Yeah, no, well, don't ever think that as far as our community is considered, we don't appreciate that. You know what I mean? Like I said earlier, like as fighters, we know we're gonna fight for ourselves or for the next person at a real early age. You know, at 3 years old, God came to me and he said, I know you got reasons and excuses, but there's a fight at the front line. I need you to go right now. And I said, yes, sir, and I just went. And it didn't matter what fight he was talking about. I just knew that I had to go. So whether it was fighting for special needs children who needed an advocate, or whether there was fighting for kids who were getting bullied all the time and needed someone to talk to about the problems that they're going through to be able to understand why they're getting bullied, to not get bullied anymore, or for people who couldn't read or write, or people who had a misunderstanding in social experiments. You know what I mean? So I took on a role of being that warrior and that fighter for God in any aspect that he called me to. So it's much appreciation for it.
I hear that, man, bro. So you say you say God called you to fight. So what was the first match that like you watched and it was like, yo, I want to do that. Like I want to box.
The very first one. Oh, there's so many. The very first one that I could remember and articulate at the same time was I want to say Floyd and Arturo Gotti. That was it. There were many more before that, but that was the one that I could really sit down and articulate, understand the concept of hitting and not getting hit, um, entertainment boxing, um, jabs and strong straights. So I would give that fight a big props. Now there's a lot anywhere from Zab Judah old fights to Sugar Ray Robinson to Sugar Ray Leonard to Boom Boom Mancini. There's many more, the greats. But that was the first one to where I can articulate the entertainment and political boxing.
I feel you on that. I feel you on that. Zab's old fights were fire, honestly. They was fire. Um, yo, my first fight, like my first, it's funny because it wasn't even boxing. Like my first, like, damn, I want to fight. Like this is what I want to do, bro. It was the UFC. I was watching the Ultimate Fighter,
Oh,
and like
yeah.
the first season, I would stay up late on Spike. I'd watch it. Like most of the fights were garbage. I was like, whatever, whatever. But it was kind of interesting. Stephen Bonner, R.I.P. God rest his soul, versus Forrest Griffin. I seen them bang out, and I was like, yo,
That's it.
I want to
That's it.
fight. Like this is what I need to be doing. I need to be banging out.
That's it.
Then I went to an MMA gym and I got taken down and dude laid on me for like 4 minutes. I was like, this is not what I want to do. Then my pops brought me to the boxing gym. Then I watched Gotti Ward one. That was it.
Wow.
That was it.
Good fight. Yeah. I forgot about that one.
That was it. Once I watched that, I was like, yo, that's what I want to do. And it's ironic because you see how I fight. Like I don't bang out like that. But those were the two fights that made me be like, yo, I want to fight. Like I want to bang out like that. And look at me now. I fucking box. I'm a pretty boxer. I'm not. I should be ugly and banging out, but I'm all tall and lanky. So it was like had to use what we had to use.
and not to cut you off, but one of the main reasons why I always followed you is because we have the similar style of boxing. We're tall and lanky in our category. We understand staying across the street, but banging if we got to go in and using the artwork of it. Not to stray too much off, but it wasn't so much a fight that I saw that got me into boxing. My dad forced me to be a boxer. He was the type of father to where you don't give a child an option. You force him to do the things he needs to do to be able to navigate through life. And when he gets a certain age, then of course he would have his own choice, or I would have my own choice into doing what I want to do. But I was forced to doing boxing, and then I grew to fall in love with the art of it, and I just kept doing it.
And I will say, coming from the not the podcast point of view, but like and that, like, I love boxing. Don't get me wrong. I've liked it since '95 when I was 7 years old. But everybody can give that generic thing like, oh, what was your favorite fight? Like it'd be Tyson or Holyfield and all that stuff like that. But where I really, really got obsessed with boxing and really got into the sport was Corrales and Morales. Like those wars were unbelievable to
Yo,
me.
my dad was at that fight. God rest his soul. Pops was at that
Rest
fight.
his soul. Rest his soul, man. Great
Yo.
fight, great man. Just overall perfect.
And like fights that nobody really knows unless you really know, like Kelly Pavlik getting knocked on his ass twice and beat Jermaine Taylor after that next round.
Yo, matter of fact, Kelly Pavlik, tell me why I never really watched him like younger. I've been watching him like late, like now. He was a dog, bro. Kelly was nasty, dog. Like, I'm a big fan of Kelly Pavlik. I'm mad I wasn't watching him when I was younger, bro. I missed out on massive fights from him. He's nasty, dog. Nasty.
He always catches my attention. Always.
It's just like there's a whole nother realm of fighters that nobody knows about besides everybody knows the Mayweathers, the Pacquiaos, like all that stuff. But there's so many fighters that nobody knows about. But if you just watch TV, like tonight, it's Stevenson is fighting tonight. He's fighting on ESPN. All you have to do is turn on the TV on a Saturday night, and that's all you have to do. And you can watch high elite fighters such as both of you, and there you go. You're going to see the next generation of great fighters.
But that's why I had to start off by saying I respect and honor and grateful for what you guys are doing, because in their era per se, they didn't have this type of media representation towards everyone. Sometimes you had to go on YouTube and search them up, but what you guys are doing is bringing the conversations up. It's always someone who has a podcast that's talking about something or something great of a fighter. So we're able to, see that. We're able to notice them. But, unfortunately, back in their time of the great fighters that we should be talking about, they didn't have people who had podcasts or the proper representation to teach our kids today. You know what I mean? Or to bring up the issue. So it's like you really gotta understand what you guys are doing. It's huge. It's huge because some fighters or some kids ain't heard of Boom Boom Mancini. Some people ain't heard of Kelly Pavlik. You know what I mean? So us saying their names, they're going to be researched.
Yeah, that's crazy too.
Thinking about that is wild. Like there really is a generation that don't know the boxers that we grew up with. They know the boxers that like they know the Canelos and everything. They don't know like the Winky Wrights and that. Like, it's wild.
That's my favorite fighter, yo.
Winky was nasty. That's my dog.
Winky Wright. He's getting inducted this year, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, the sad thing is that like, they before ESPN had 30 for 30, they talked about Boom Boom and Doku Kim. And it's just crazy because like his career, he did keep winning, but his mind frame was never the same again. And that's the scary side of boxing. And I mean, in 2019, I was watching a fight and a guy went to the 11th round, collapsed on the thing and never came out. So it's like it's so crazy that this stuff happens.
Yeah.
Huh? Talking about Patrick Day?
Yeah.
Yeah, God rest his soul. Yo, he was a cool dude. He was a real good person and he was a real cool dude. I only met him like twice. But a very genuine person, a very good fighter, and loads of heart, bro. Just too much damn heart. Loads of heart. None but respect.
And a guy from Kazakhstan too. It's just crazy. They're still they're still in the fight in that moment. Yeah, I can go another round, but the corner stops, but it's too late. It's crazy.
But this is what people gotta understand. And I feel like a lot of people, like when we say this, they don't like they don't actually get it. Like when I tell you, bro, it's when I'm in the ring, it's not like, yeah, I want to get paid for what I'm doing. Yeah, I want the belts. Yeah, boom, boom, boom. But when I'm in the ring, it's me versus you. You
Don't
feel me?
see nothing else. Don't see
Yeah.
nothing else. All
Oh
tunnel vision.
no. I do see more. It's me versus you. It's everything God blessed you with, and everything you can bring to the table, and as hard as you can possibly work, and everything you can think of, and bring in the muster into this ring. You're coming to destroy me and take what I want. And on my side, it's everything God blessed me with, everything I'm coming in with, all my hard work, everything I done brought to this table, everything that I see in front of me, and you're trying to take that. You're taking food out of my mouth. When I tell you I will die for what I'm trying to get, when I tell you, like, bro, it's me or you, it's really me or you. Like, bro, if I'm not sleeping, and if the doc, like, yo, I'm cussing that doctor out. If he stopped the fight, I'm letting my corner know, bro. If y'all wave the towel in, y'all fired, like y'all bugging. It's me and this man until I'm done. And there's nothing else but that. No one else is stepping in. No one else is saying nothing. I don't care if I'm not asleep. We good. We here to fight. Whatever happened after the match, we gonna figure that out with the doctors and my shorty. We gonna figure it out. And we'll try to fix what we can fix. But in the moment of the fight, don't touch nothing. It's my shit, and I got it. Like
That's
they
how
don't get, bro. They don't get it.
that's how I felt when I broke my hand in the second round. I told my coach my hand hurt. But I had told him through signals. You know what I mean? And I seen at one point he gave me that look like we could call it, but he knew the warrior mentality and everything, like you said, that we brought to the table, that it wasn't no calling. When I can no longer come out the ring at my own strength, then that's when I'm done. Other than that, it's on. It's on.
Facts.
Broken hand, broken feet, broken brain, broken head, broken neck. It don't matter. I got a few more rounds in me.
I'm in there, yo. As long as I can dodge punches, I don't even have to be able to throw punches. If I can move my head, I'm in the fight. I
Yeah,
don't care. Because you can win a round without getting hit. You don't got to you can win a whole round without throwing a punch as long as you don't get hit.
that's a winnable round.
Facts.
More power to you guys, for real, man. Like, I don't get how diets, moving as much as you guys do, like doing all that stuff. It's dedication within itself, and just like gotta be 10 steps ahead. You gotta be the next round ahead. Where, like a guy like me is like, I'd just be there, like, yeah, okay, like,
Well,
well,
well, well. You wouldn't be like that, because say if you did get into the sport, you would find a gym who would help you conquer that emotion. Then you would do the regime and regiment that it takes to work up to being in the ring, to be able to move around. You know what I mean? Like
mm,
it, it's not what you think, but it's not for everybody. Like I said,
right.
God came to me at 3 years old, so I knew what I wanted to do after a certain time frame, and I knew what I had to do to be able to maintain my 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 structure inside the ring, and not turn my head when I'm getting punched at, or not run in the ring. Uh, um, the more you get into it, and the more you understand the science of it, the more you understand on how to move when you're in the ring, how to
Facts.
punches in the ring. So
Facts.
I
you
respect
you
that.
you only saying that because you haven't took the steps. If you were to take the steps in training, um, 10 months from now, you would have a different perspective of what you think you would be doing.
Yo, 100%. Because honestly, when I started, and I'm keeping it band with you, I found some like old videos from like when I remember I found my first open class fight, and mind you, my first open class fight, I fought a national champion. I fought Anthony Barra. So I used to think I was so nasty too. Like I don't know why I thought like I was so good, bro. I suck. I was horrible. I'm slapping with my punches. My back foot's coming off when I'm throwing my right hand. And then I'm like, yo, matter of fact, now that we're talking about it, I was watching that Cali match, bro. I don't know what you was watching. I looked at horrible. I
Well,
wasn't.
you can't ask a boxer what he thinks about himself when he knows boxing, because you
I'm my
you
biggest
guys
critic.
Right. You guys will probably look at all my boxing films and my highlights and be like, damn, you did good. But I get disgusted watching myself because now all I see is everything I did wrong, nothing I did right. So sometimes I be having to slow down. I be having
Bro,
to.
yo, that happens, yo. Matter of fact, I fought like there's a fight. I fought well, I can't remember his name, bro. This big African dude in Worcester. I cannot remember his name. We was both undefeated. So we fight, whatever, whatever. He hurt me really bad in the first round. Like he clearly won the first round. Second round, it was close, but I feel like I won it. Third and fourth, I swept him. Clearly won. Second round was close. He landed one big shot, but I came right back with a big right hand left hook, and then he grabbed me. Then I continued to outbox him and land my punches, not get hit. So I won. That's how I feel. So then I got to fight. I won. I got the match. I watched it. Was disgusted with how I fought. I watch like every time I watch it, I'm so like, ugh. I watched it a couple. I watched it now, and I was like, uh, it's not that bad. I might have been a little hard on myself. And I was watching the fight from Hartford. Everyone keeps telling me, like, you look so good. You look so good. I watched that fight. I'm like, garbage, garbage. I look like stir fried shit. I don't know what you guys are talking about. I hate that fight. And they keep telling me you look great. Like, no, there was nothing good about that fight. I was flat. No power. My hair was ugly.
Yeah. My shoelaces are a little long on the right side. Like
Word.
we're the worst critiquers about ourselves when we watch ourselves, just because we think we see what we supposed to see when we watch YouTube of top fighters, but because we know the science. But you can't get better in boxing unless you genuinely don't like what you see just because you know what you're supposed to see. So, you know, I understand when you say you don't like it, because damn, it's not a film that I watch today. And I got fights where I'm knocking people out. And it's just not what I thought I should be watching. It's not what I thought I should be seeing. Like the jab is straight as hell, but I'm seeing it dropping a centimeter down. It's
Yeah.
like that. I don't like that. Me putting my hands down, even though I'm at a safe distance to take a breath. I don't like that. Me crossing my feet, even though that's the greatest art in boxing, is to cross your feet up and throw them punches. I don't
I'm
like that.
like,
But it's steps that I need as far as film study to be able to get better. It's nothing like film study. It's nothing like going back to the lab, putting everything on the board and saying I could do this better, this better, this better, this better. And going about life like that.
facts. I just started understanding how good it is to have film. Like I'm recording everything I do now.
Oh, yeah,
Like
it's nice. It's nice.
you, bro. I record my runs. I record my when on the mitts. I record when I'm on the bag. My jump rope. Everything I'm doing just to see like I do this step better, do this better, do that better, change this stuff, do it like that. You know what I mean? I'm working on my punches now because I was recording. I watched myself in the bag. I'm like, ew, my punches are ugly, bro. Like,
And,
set
and
up.
you you got to be mindful, Jalen. A lot of people be watching you. A lot. So it's so important that you watch how
Oh, what just happened?
We'll
film
go back
study
now.
is
Okay.
important, yo. It's important. Every aspect of what you could see, of what you captured is it's necessary to our craft.
Facts. But yo, all right. So hold on. I got a big question for you.
Yeah.
This is big. All right, man. So this one's gonna be fun because you know what? You're the first one I get to ask that's like not around here. So, bro, who do you want to fight? Like, who's on your list? Who's on your hit list, dog?
I love this question.
It's fun, right?
Yeah.
Uh, um, I want to say Stephen Fulton.
Ooh,
You know,
okay.
he's 122. He's in my class the biggest name of boxing as far as the state's considered, and I just feel like it's now or never. Uh, but don't get me wrong. I don't want to jump past where I'm at. I'm only 6-0. The guy got over 30 pro fights on big stages. You know what I mean? I would love to call out somebody in that type of realm. I would love to jump and crawl through the hoops to get closer to my goals. But
Well, what about a fighter that's more around like 9-0? You know what I mean? Like me personally, like every interview you guys watch, you gotta hear this. I call out Johar Tucker. We're both about the same, you know what I mean? But he's signed, I'm not. So that's the fight that I'm pushing for. So like who's someone that's around where you could be like, all right, bro, like he's on Showtime or he's PBC or he's top rank. I want him. He got 10 fights. You know what I mean?
I would say none right now. You know, I
None?
would say, yeah, only because of where I'm at, who I'm talking to promotion wise and sponsor wise. I am that guy. You know, I feel like that once I become 10-0, I would have a lot of targets on my back. You know what I mean? And then I would be the one of the first fighters signed by Top Rank at Super Bantamweight. Out here in California. So most are signed under Toscano Boxing and all of them, but you know, I'm in California, so most of those guys are big name guys already, and we fight and train together. So without jumping the gun, I say myself. I say myself. But I do it most days when I look in the mirror. But I couldn't really specificize a name out there yet per se. You know, I would have to look more into that, to be open with you.
Well, I liked how you answered that because you know what, the hardest person that you gotta fight is yourself, is the man looking at you in the mirror. So
Yeah,
that's good. I feel like, you know what I mean? You kind of metaphor my thing up, but I respect it.
yeah. You know, I work and I work and train extremely hard, yo. Um, I've been into fights to where I've beat myself. Yeah, I won the fight, but I beat myself. And I've been into fights to where, man, I'm so smooth as a fox. I couldn't hit myself with a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean? And I've watched other guys in my area or around my area, and I just think I got the gift. You know what I mean? Most super bantamweights are 5'6", 5'5". Their reach is at 65, 66. Mine's at 70 and a half.
Damn.
I fight across the street. You know what I mean? Like I think I am that specimen. But
As you supposed to.
within the due process of respecting the next person that's doing the sport. But it's like Mike Tyson said in his earlier days. Fighters now are businessmen. Back in my day, we were killers. So with that being said, of ready to die for this, I understand the political business aspect. But if I got to, I'd kill that man in the ring quick. Because I got a family to go back home to. I have a good woman that I have to provide for. I have kids, fans, and a society that looks up to me. So I couldn't say that I don't have anybody per se that I could point out and say that's who I want to fight right now, or looking up to, unless it's the top of my class, which I'm not at a stage right now to where I could call him out and it'd be respected.
Well, I respect that. I respect the answer. You know what I mean? Ain't no one you want to fight but the best, and you ain't ready for that. You ain't there yet. So it's like ain't no one to call out because they the only ones that that we want to fight.
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's what I respect too about you is you're humble. Like
Appreciate that.
you say, listen, I'm looking to fight myself. And you say it with like your sit-ups, your training regimen, and all that stuff, where some guys don't have the same mentality as you. And like with now, like, you know, you have your injury, and I'm sure like it's like I don't want to say I don't know if you're bored or like it's like, is there something else I can do to make this heal quicker type of deal?
Ah, in that aspect is just being around the people that care, being around the people that instead of being quiet, they're always giving their advice on what I could do to get better or what I could do to prevent it. You know what I mean? Like, like there's no wrong answer. There's no wrong advice because I'm only going to take in or gravitate to what I think is going to help. So you could tell me, for instance, you could tell me, well, maybe if you don't do too many push-ups, that might help. That might be good advice. I will try it. You know what I mean? Or if you tell me, don't take out the trash 3 or 4 times a day, because that might not help your wrist. I mean, help your finger heal. Even though I know that that may not be accurate advice, or it might not be suitable or helpful in that manner, then I won't use it. You know, what works, what don't. But I try to take it all in. You know, it's unfortunate, but all advice is helpful advice. But I'm only gonna take in what I feel is gonna help because that's what my body's gonna gravitate to.
And that's the advice I appreciate, man, is that like, you know, like with the critiquing and stuff, I'm like, you know, I don't like how this show is, or, you know, like I go to an event, I'm like, I don't like how this setup is. And like you critique yourself, but at the same time, you critique yourself, you like examine what you did, and then you try to get the faults and make it better. And that's why I appreciate like all the advice you're giving, bro. Like it's good stuff, bro.
Yeah. I love good advice and negative advice because it's still somebody's opinion on what they feel should be done or not done. You know what I mean? When you get to a point to where you can't take advice or opinions, you're no longer valuable to the craft that you're trying to do because you feel that one side of the book shouldn't be read. And technically, the book has words on front and back of the pages.
And on the back of the cover.
I can't read back. I can't read backwards. I'm gonna start at the front.
Yeah. So, you know, it's things I would like to do, but I can't do because I'm injured. And there's things that I can do, that would cause my injury to be slow and healing process. So we just right in between, and I'm just listening to everybody and their concerns, their worries, their pros and cons about the situation, and I'm taking it all in. What helps, what don't. We're putting it up back on the board and using it for a different situation to where it can help.
Respect that, man. So, yo, bro, my final question for you. What do you like? What sport, like what fight do you want to see? Like, what 2 fighters, world champions, you know what I mean, that you want to see? You're like, yo, you itching to see them fight. Like, which ones are you looking for?
Okay, well, it's 2 of them if you don't mind me adding a different slide. Well, it's the Ryan Garcia and Tank Davis, because Ryan Garcia has a teammate that works with me in his camp. So I want to see that because I want to see what our training has done to help my training partner help Ryan Garcia potentially win this fight. And then the Inoue and Fulton fight, you know, because they're both in my weight class. They're both the top of the sport, and they will give the looks that I know I would have to look like to be able to maintain at that caliber, at that visual view, and intellectually. So those are
scary. He is a scary dude. Oh my god, he is so fast.
Very fast, very fast. Just very saying fast is an understatement. Like, these guys are top notch in speed, power, and intuition, IQ wise, as far as boxing. Like, they're the top that you're gonna find, right? Yeah.
Muscle memory, like half the stuff they do is like
insane.
Yeah, beautiful.
Insane.
you blink, somebody's getting knocked out. That's how crazy fast they are.
Yeah, for sure.
So my final question to you is, so where can we find the merch? Where can we get the social media? Like any of that stuff, to help support you, bro.
Okay, so my Instagram is Willam Green Boxing. As far as merchandise is concerned, I haven't really gotten to that just because not that I didn't know how, but I wanted to focus on my career more than the actual promotion of it, which may be a good thing, maybe a bad thing, but I needed to jumpstart my career and fight and get in the mode, and didn't really have time for that. So as far as the merchandise is considered, now that you bring it to my attention, I'm gonna start it today. I
Yeah, my
got my
man.
logo.
Oh, yo, thank you so much.
Man, I got my logo. I got
Oh,
somebody who will do the promotion, who would do
send me the
the
logo,
artwork.
man. I'll
Um,
promote it.
oh hell yeah. I'm gonna send Jalen, and also if you could add me, I'll send you my logo as well.
Excellent.
Um as far as fights, whenever it's in you guys' area, I got both you guys, no matter what. You know what I mean? Like I said,
You
your
already know
family,
we
whether
there.
you like it or not.
Yeah, we
Facts.
there no matter what. And like when I hear you got to fight somewhere, I'll promote it. And
Man,
we'll promote it for sure.
I
Definitely, dog. You
appreciate
already
that.
know.
So I'm gonna send you guys everything. I'll send you my Facebook and Instagram name. I'll send you my logo. I'll send you the most recent fight that I know I'm gonna have. I'll send you my coach's name, and yeah, I would be honored for you guys to have my name in any conversation. I would appreciate that.
Oh, you already
Bro,
know,
I
man.
appreciate that, dog. We appreciate you, man. This was a stellar interview. You killed it.
Thank you.
You're killing your career right now. I'm proud of you. Like, y'all gotta understand, like, I met my man at nationals, you feel me? And bro, we've been grinding and going hard ever
Yeah,
since. And like, look at us now. We headed to the top. Hard work, dedication, little luck, and God blessings. Like, good people behind us. We good. So
yeah.
right now we got all
Thanks.
that. We had it. You feel me, Maddie C? I'm gonna let you say your lines. You feel me?
Well, everybody, thank you very much. We got Willam Green right here. Watch out for him. He's gonna be on TV somewhere, and best watch out. He's gonna hurt somebody in a polite way.
Yo, my man. Any last words?
Man, I appreciate, respect everybody that's watching and care about this podcast. I respect and honor what you guys is doing, and y'all gonna hear from us soon, real soon.
We here, man, all the time. So everybody, Willam Green, Jalen Nod, Maddie C, good night, Sadie, and goodbye all.